We have our stories. And so when people take our stories and change them, manipulate them, then what do we have left? That's the purpose of people like Zora Neale Hurston. That's the purpose of short stories. That's the purpose of stories in general, to allow you to go back and trace what belongs to you. Maybe you don't know the language, maybe you don't know the flag, maybe you don't know what country, but you do know the heart of your culture. And that's why her stories matter. Like, that's the purpose. Imagine a world where black people existed freely and uninhibited. Free to be angry, free to love, to suffer, to lose, to win, to be sad, and to be happy. That's not a country we know, but that is a country that Zora Neale Hurston actually fought for when she was alive and created through her fictional works. And it's exactly what you get to witness while you read her book of short stories, Hitting a Straight Lick with a Crooked Stick. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Brianca Jay, and I'm talking everything lit. I post videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, giving you the newest in book reviews, literary analysis, and recommendations. So if you like what you hear already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me, and let's get into this video. In today's video, I'll be reviewing Zora Neale Hurston's work, Hitting a Straight Lick with a Crooked Stick. It is a full collection of all her short stories, all 27 through the Harlem Renaissance and beyond. And yeah, let's talk about this. Let's get into this. Okay, so first, the title, Hitting a Straight Lick with a Crooked Stick. Honestly, this was probably why I bought the book. I thought the title was so good because, okay, so let's talk about what it means, seriously. So if you hit a lick in African American vernacular, that means you've like completed a mission, you've accomplished something, you've had success in whatever venture you were trying to accomplish. To hit a lick with a crooked stick is probably something that you would consider to be inefficient, something that isn't the proper tool to use. So basically, if I'm hitting a lick with a crooked stick, I pretty much got where I was trying to go by unexpected means. And then when you explain it like that, it's not as fun to say. And it's like old nasty vegetables now. So yeah, but that's what it's about, hitting a straight lick with a crooked stick. And I thought the title was just so fun and so vibrant, and it speaks to Zora Neale Hurston's writing style, because you know she has so much dialogue that is true to Southern US. The broken words, the drop G's, the innings, the fixin' twos, like it's all there and it's all rich. And the title talks about, one, the black people colloquialism, how we use language, the colorfulness of our language, and our ability to find success even when everything is up against us. So right there at the title, you know you're in for a surprise, and it's worth reading from the beginning. So the genre of this work is a book of short stories, but it's almost anthropological in nature, because the story she tells goes through Edenville, Florida, and then up into Harlem during the Harlem Renaissance. So you start understanding culture, and you start understanding traditions and customs and the little nuances of the everyday life of black people. Now, why does this matter? What is the purpose? What's the point? Well, oftentimes we are so censored and we're used as like propaganda, especially during the Harlem Renaissance. A lot of the art was very much propaganda art to make a pointed message to the government and to the powers that be. And that has its purpose, right? But it's also wonderful when you can go back to a story, enjoy your culture without it being chewed up and deconstructed and reconstructed to be something that you hardly recognize. She really just told the truth. And I think the purpose in that is allowing people to feel connected to something. African Americans, we don't really have like family books and ancestral books to go back to hundreds and hundreds of years. We have our stories. And so when people take our stories and change them, manipulate them, then what do we have left? that's the purpose of people like Zora Neale Hurston. That's the purpose of short stories. That's the purpose of stories in general, to allow you to go back and trace what belongs to you. Maybe you don't know the language, maybe you don't know the flag, maybe you don't know what country, but you do know the heart of your culture. And that's why her stories matter. Like, that's the purpose. The high point you're gonna get to see when you read this is almost like this survey of America during a really awesome time. You're gonna see some really cool dialect and dialogue. You're gonna laugh. Like, I laughed when I read this, and I think that was some of the highest points for me. The low points, I don't have any. I've enjoyed like sharing this story and talking about it with my family. I've enjoyed reading it with friends. I've enjoyed reading it to myself, like talking about it. Every part. The only thing I think I had to stop because it would be a low point is literally reading it too fast, because I just wanted to take my time and enjoy each story for what it was. And I like the pace I can set myself without feeling rushed to get to the next chapter. So even now, while I'm telling you guys this, I really won't even finish all the stories, because I already know I want to take some time and just enjoy the book, because it's really fun to read, it's fun to share, and it's fun to talk about. Right now, my favorite story has to be the one with Icy Watts, and she tries to shave like her grandmother's beard off, and then she takes her grandma's brand new tablecloth and goes dancing in the dirt and the mud with it, and like then she's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, they're gonna kill me. And she's only like a little 7-year-old girl, and she's like brought to life in this story, and I loved reading it. I loved how she wrote it. I was just in love with it from the very first page. This book is good, y'all. It is so good. I can't tell you more. It's literally what you need to be reading. It is so enjoyable. It's fun. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you sad. Make you think. Like, this is the kind of work that I really, really, really enjoy. I would definitely recommend this to like African American women between like 20 to 50. Like, I was talking to my aunt about some of the stories, and she was like, I've already read them, and she's already like 49. So, and I'm 30. And then I fell in love with Zora Neale Hurston when I was probably like 25. So I will say that her works hit like a wide range of people. I've read it with men. They love it. Like, I don't think I've like really read it and someone's like, I hate how she writes. But I would say, just based on the cover illustrations, it's probably going to be marketed to women more than anything. But like, the book is accessible to children. Like, I could see you having a really good time reading some of these as like bedtime stories with your kids, because they're so accessible and so relatable, and they're fun to read. And I hope that you get the book, because I really do love it. And that's pretty much all I have. Again, my name is Brianca Jay. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more of me, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I'm here for the long haul, and it helps me understand what kind of content you like when you press like or dislike. So comment with me, let me know. And if you are reading the book already, tell me your favorite story so far. And yeah, I'm ready to talk with you. So make sure you hit up the comments, because we're nothing without our community. It's been fun, it's been real. I'm Brianca Jay, and I'll see you next time.